Good evening, everyone. This is SLR, and as we promised early in the week, we had an announcement of Tier 4, and here it is. We have an announcement of Tier 4, and here it is. We have a Tier 4 pre-season race tonight, and joining me in the commentary box tonight is, of course, the big boss, in the form of Mr. Ocean Chief. Good evening, sir, and how are you? Oh, that doesn't sound
Yeah,
good.
I'm good. I'm all set for the Corona Cup. Just
No.
to get my cough on. Washing my hands, making sure social distancing and all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, it won't be as you say there. We put up tier 4 faster than the Chinese can put up a makeshift hospital.
Oh yes,
Uh,
boy.
we're just reacting to the influx of drivers that are self-isolating and heading online to get their kicks. A lot of new drivers to the league, so this is a chance for all these new drivers to get a chance to see how they do, and it gives us the chance to assess them and see what level they're at, so we can put them into the right tier.
Oh yes, of course. And you know what is funny, sir? About I think a month and a half, 2 months ago, I came to you and I told you, listen, there's way too many reserves for tier 2, man. We need to get a tier 3. And look where we are today. We're actually starting tier 4.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it may just be a temporary thing, just while this corona outbreak is taking place, and we may as well take advantage of it and get some positives from an otherwise kind of bleak story of the virus.
Seems like you wanted a piece of the action.
Yeah, rookie move. I did actually go spectator, but I think I might have just pressed the button at the last second there, so...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just checking to see if we're live. Can one of you guys just confirm we are? Are we good?
Yeah.
Alright, for some reason I am not picking up SLR live channel. Alright. Anyway, so this is all about see what the guys are capable of doing, their racecraft, the cleanness of driving, their pace, of course. Yeah, Chief, there's a lot to look out for tonight between these guys.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's two seats open in tier 3, which almost 80% of this lobby is really interested in taking. So it's kind of the guys know they're fighting for that seats tonight. So two of these guys might be pulled up to tier 3 very soon. But we'll get to that. We'll let them first sort each other out and find their pace and stuff. We're not in a hurry to fill those seats, right?
Yeah, exactly. So what we're looking at is racecraft, what drivers are like wheel to wheel, but also race etiquette. So the likes of in qualifying, you want to stay out of people's way if they're on a hot lap. Just small things like that, just to see where people's level is. And then obviously pace is another thing that we look at, because pace is really going to decide which tier they should be going to. Obviously tier 1 is no assist, tier 2 is assist, but it's all the fast boys, and then tier 3 is kind of like, the beginners tier. That's where you start out if you want to do some SLR league racing. But we've seen that, tier 3, it is, it's deemed the slower tier, but it's actually quite fast in there. Those guys are pretty clean as well. They're actually giving tier 2 a bit of a hard time, because tier 2 is the Thunderdome, and it's got that title because of all the carnage we've had this season. So yeah, tier 3 they've got up to a pretty good start. So yeah, I'm interested to see. There's a lot of guys' names here that I've never seen on the track before, and we've just thrown them into this lobby and into a league race format. So let's see what they do. I see, was that Jake?
Yeah, he's joined late, so I'm just telling him to wait till the race. He won't be able to get a quali spot at the moment.
Yeah, Legion's asking why is Nico Rosbot in tier 4. He's not in tier 4, sir. We are just allowing him to race tonight. The guy really wants to do tier 3, but apparently he's got issues with not being able to race on Thursdays. But we'll get to that. That's
And Wednesday.
Sorry, Wednesdays. Correction. So
also, we got Mossy Gaming's in here, so he's obviously he's a tier 3 driver as well. But he is serving a race ban there, so we've given him a kind of chance to right a few wrongs. He wasn't the cleanest guy in the last race. He got reported. FAA came down hard on him as they They should do. I mean, he was up to some strange antics like brake checking and stuff. Obviously, that is not what you want to do in a league race. I'm just riding with him now. He's actually just run out wide at Puyon. He's on the keyboard as well. It needs to be mentioned, but
Okay.
he's an alright driver. He's okay. Like I mean, he. I think his emotions just got the better of him in Hungary.
Yeah, let's just get back to Music Gaming. So, besides him, there's a couple of other guys which I'm keeping my eye out for tonight. Specific guys I'm looking at is Silo, the one that I'm actually spectating at the moment, which is on his hot lap, qualifying lap. It's him, and then there's a few other guys as well, like Sunny, Meme TV, Bryce, I believe, is going to be in a higher tier from what I heard. As you can see by the lap time he just said.
I can see him going to tier 1 straight away. This guy Bryce, he's no assist. He's very fast in practice. We thought we would try him out here in this test race, and I have a feeling he's probably going to win this one. But we just don't know with all these drivers.
Zorro going even faster.
Zorro as well. Yeah, I've heard good things about Zorro. I haven't seen him on track yet, but I believe you guys were saying he's pretty pacey out there.
Yeah, another guy to watch heavy, because I was racing him in practice a couple of days ago, and he was pulling away from me every lap. So he was setting low 43s in qualifying, so that's very fast. It would have been pole in tier 2 his lap, so to watch him. He's just gone P3, so 44.1. We'll see how he does.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of other guys as well, in the form of Gurla. Gurla also put up a really impressive performance in the week when he raced in, was it tier 3? It was tier 3, I remember. Put up a really good performance. He was a bit unlucky, but he had a pretty good race right through. So he's also another guy to be looking out for, and then also Ward Up. And of course the one right at the bottom, Mr. Bowman, also a hot favorite. So there's a lot to look out for. There's lots of talent on this track. All of these guys are definitely not tier 4 pace. They probably faster than some of the tier 2 guys. But yeah, like I said, the reason for this is so we can figure out who's going which way and who stays and who drops and who goes, you know. But at the end of the day, everybody will have a race and everybody will have fun, and yeah, to enjoy a nice race with their fellow league races and not having to sit and wait all the time for that reserve seat, you know. So that's the main reason, to have fun and enjoy it. I mean, I know what it feels like having to sit a month to wait on the reserve status to wait for a permanent seat. I've been there, done that.
Yeah,
so,
same.
So yeah, it's not nice, but that's why we have created tier 4, to give everybody an opportunity to prove themselves. So hope you guys, how can I say, respect what we've done and appreciate it. We're trying to keep everybody happy. We always can't keep everybody happy, but we're trying to, you know.
Yeah, it's everybody's never, like as a league admin, I can definitely, you know, profess it. Everybody is never going to be happy. There's always going to be someone who's not happy. But we tried our best to accommodate everybody, and I'm very much looking forward to this race. I mean, I know hardly any of these guys. They're all unknown, so who knows what's going to happen here. I mean, we should talk a bit about strategy as well. Wimpy and Joel, you guys have actually done the tier 2 race just yesterday.
Yeah.
A bit of rain and quali, but I mean, what about strat for the race?
Soft medium is the quickest strat, definitely, by far. It's the quickest.
You can do the whole race on mediums if you really wanted to.
Yeah, and then what happened yesterday with all the safety cars, it actually messes up your strategy. You can never go on a planned strategy, man, especially with the latest update that the safety cars are so often now. You always have to keep that in the back of your head, you know, having a backup plan, a plan B strat, to know what to do when. But
yeah, and what was the pole time in tier 2? I think it was
43 or something. I can't remember, somewhere there. 5. Alright, so yeah. I mean, my time was 144.14 or something, and that was P9. So, and there was 7/10 difference between P1 and P10. Just shows you how tight the field is in tier 2. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see some of these guys even up in tier 2 very soon. Alright, let's get to this. There's a guy that's actually we haven't spoken about him at all. It's a new guy called, well, all of them are new, but this guy, his name is Legend. And if I have a look at his lap time, he's got a 1:45.2 on mediums. That's pretty impressive. I think it's about a second difference to softs, which is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Actually, it would be the preferred strategy. You know, if you take safety cars out of the equation, starting on mediums would be the way to go, and then you get that soft stand at the end.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're looking at a tier 2 pace there, right there. That's about tier 2, I would say. Even you get faster and you get slower, but with that pace you can even drive tier 2. And then also Pemi. Pemi has also been around quite a while. He's been in the SLR server for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm not sure. But he's been around for a while. He's been
about 2 or 3 weeks is a while.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy's been on the reserve list for quite a while, so he's been waiting for his turn as well, you know. So everybody, they really want a seat, but well, at the end of the day, most of these guys will get seats. It just depends which tier, you know. So, but like I said, there's 2 seats in tier 3, which we're looking to fill, but we are not in a hurry to do it. We want to make 100% sure we're putting the correct guys in there, because due to the last couple of races on tier 2 we had a lot of carnage, Chief. So we want to try and forbid that with the new drivers that we're putting in. We don't want to make it worse, we want to make it better, you know. I'm following with Pemi on his hot lap, sorry. You can go ahead, sir.
Yeah, just sharing that the stream link there, so make sure everybody's got access to the stream.
It's going to be worth to note that these races will be standalone, so it won't be a championship with points. It will be purely for drivers have an opportunity to show us what they can do, depending on whether they'll be put into a higher tier or not. So it really is just some fun, really. Go out there, prove yourself, do your best, see what happens.
Yeah, Pemi on a really fast lap, going down in sector 2. Let's see if he's up or down from his time. Comes in nice and tight. Could have probably taken it a little bit more tight and taken missed a slight curb. And we have a Toro. It was somebody spun, and he's actually 0.029. Oh, now it's showing different. It's got he's 1.2 tenths up on his time, so that would put him in P2. Unless he's got a super fast third sector, which might put him in pole position. Let's see what happens. Just to come back.
Sorry, I was just going to say Mossy Gaming had a bit of an off there in sector 3. Hopefully that doesn't hold up Pemi too much.
I think he's gone past him clean.
Yeah, he's the start-finish line, so he goes
Pemi goes pole position. Wow, 1:43.9. Nice. Brilliant lap by Pemi.
Another flying fin to complement all the other flying fins we have already in SLR.
As Zorro comes over the line with a pole position time of 1:43.5. That is super quick. That is a tier 2 pole position time right there from last night. That is quick. What are we looking at? Silo.
Bryce is on a lap as well. He's actually a little bit down on his time through sector 1.
I'm on board with Bryce.
About to head down to Puyon here, and it's you have to be brave. Just comes off the throttle there, back to 6, got a twitch on. Yeah, almost lost it. It's so easy to do there. I'm sure you have flashbacks of tier 2 in the rain.
Yeah, don't even mention it. What a tough race last night with that rain at the end. Oh my god.
At least you got to the rain.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the glitch barrier right there. I want all drivers to stay away from that glitch barrier. No, it's okay now, but it's dangerous to go past it too close. Let's see. Comes down to the bus stop. Nice and easy on the brakes. Tight in. Tight out.
Sorry, Zorro went faster again. Take pole again, so 43.5.
Yeah, we've already mentioned it. And Bryce goes over the line, P3.
Yeah, it doesn't improve.
Yeah.
On his time, so it remains P3 for now.
Yeah, just to get back to what Joel mentioned earlier about the tier 4. Joel, I believe we will, like you said, there won't be a championship point system for these guys, but I think we mentioned or decided on a track vote every week or something by the drivers, which track they want to do. Is that what we're going to be doing?
All the tracks will be done in the season. It's just up to the drivers each week to choose which track they want to do next.
Oh, okay.
So after this one, they can choose any track apart from Belgium,
I see.
which we've already done.
Okay, so that's actually a good thing. It's a nice twist in the whole thing, you know. Gives everybody to, and Fubo stays 146.4 over the line. Who else is on a lap? It's Bryce.
Nico Rosberg's on a lap, but he get held up massively by his teammate Legend, who is on an out lap, so he had to make his way past him. So Nico lost a bit of time there. I think he might improve a little bit here as he comes up to the bus stop chicane. Heavy braking, wants to get
He goes into the
abandons
pits.
lap, and actually hits the wall as he goes in.
Man.
For good measure.
Oh, and there's Isillo coming down to the bus stop. Just I think he backed out behind Mr. Meme. What's his name? Mehmet TV. How do you pronounce it?
Wow, that's a difficult one. Mehmet.
Mehmet TV. I think he just started his lap. Let's see what he does. Nice and tight into the corner, first corner. Little slide out of the corner, but good traction. Goes down the way Eau Rouge. See if he keeps it flat down the Rouge. He's got the guts. He does have the guts to keep it flat. Tough little corner. If you just get it slightly wrong, you have to lift.
Yeah, and you lose so much speed if you do lift all the way up to the next corner. It's a long straight, one of the longest in the calendar, I would say. But yeah, this next section here he's making his way for is quite a tricky section. You can gain or lose a lot of time there. It's all about just keeping the speed, the momentum of the car up. And this part here as well, you want to just keep as much speed as possible, but it's difficult. It's very tricky. I mean, if you carry too much speed in, you will probably hit the wall at some point. But he's looking pretty good out at the minute. It's pretty scruffy. I think he was a bit conservative there. I wonder if is he on the keyboard?
I don't know. I'm looking at his input. It seems like the way I normally had it when I was on pad, like touch, tap, tap.
Yeah, like his throttle inputs. Yeah, his throttle inputs are
It's
very
instant. Yeah, it's instant.
very binary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's instant. I think it's either on keyboard or pad. It's different. Yeah, you can see on the steering wheel he's tapping. It's definitely on a pad or keyboard. Definitely, you can see that.
Another keyboard warrior. And speaking of which, we have keyboard warrior in chat saying "Gamon."
Hello,
He's always
sir.
an avid watcher. So hello, Hardsa. How's it going, man?
And it goes over the line with a P7 144.8. That's not bad. That's definitely
alright,
tier 3 pace all the way. Who else is on a lap? Let's see. Mosigami.
Bryce is actually in sector 3. He's 1/10 up in his time, so that will move him up to P2. Unless he can find a bunch of time in sector 3. Gets the final chicane line a bit wrong, goes out wide a bit. Might lose all his time there. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, he lost a bunch of time in that last sector.
Yeah. Wonder what he did there. Everybody
Penny
just
as
let
well,
us know if the
finding a
stream is good quality wise.
So,
if you're happy with
I've
the
had a
sound and
look.
everything.
And it says TV, how are we going to pronounce his name? Meme. Uses wheel, apparently.
Ooh, okay.
So I don't know, he might be on the pad today. But that's, I wouldn't expect that to be a wheel user with those inputs.
Sonny's making ready for lap on board with Kula. Doing a lap. I'm actually, I wonder if Kula's only setting his first soft lap now. I can't remember him setting that time in the tier 3 race on Wednesday. I think he was a bit faster than that.
Yeah, he was much faster than that. Yeah, I think he was like T8 in quali, which is pretty decent.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, Michael Gammon puts himself P4 there with a lap. Not bad from him, 144.4.
And he just, someone going wide as Bryce. Oh, and the McLaren is off. Something happened there. Something
Yes, Pemi actually. Pemi had Puyon as went off. And I think, yeah, that's affected Bryce as well. Bryce had to back out there completely out of that lap.
What happened with Bryce, yeah. And he's 2/10 up on his time, Kula.
Zara. So Zara actually,
sorry?
yeah, Zara's 2/10 up. He's about to hit the start finish line, so he will improve on his already pole position, and he goes 1:43.4.
Even faster.
So 1/10 up, yeah.
It's a very quick time.
As
That would
Gula
have been
comes
pole
into
tier
the bus stop. Nice entry. A little bit wide on the exit, but good traction at least. Let's see where he ends. He's definitely up. Oh, he only takes P14. It's kind of disappointing for me there. I expected a little bit more from him there. But let's see what he does in the race though. But he was definitely faster on Wednesday on in the tier 3 race. Who else is on the lap?
Following Islo.
Oh yeah.
He's in
Legend
sector
right
3.
behind him as well. I see both of them coming on laps.
Yeah, I think Islo's struggling a wee bit here. He's looking a bit scruffy as he makes his way onto the long straight. And sector 3, there is a yellow flag up ahead, but I think he should be okay. Looks like Alpha is on the right hand side of the track here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I see.
Fubar. So Islo about to make his way through the bus stop chicane. Gets a nice entry through onto the final start finish straight and puts himself. Yeah, he was able to improve 0.2, so is in P8 for the race.
And Legend went P2. Wow. What a lap by Legend. 1:43.9.
Nicely done, yeah, puts himself in the 43, so...
Legend and Pemi looking strong. Alright, so that is it from our qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We have 25 viewers live tonight. Hope you guys are all enjoying the show. This is my first time as a wimpy figure hosting an EGL live stream, so I hope it's okay and you guys enjoy it, as we are in search or in the hunt for talent, good talent, fast talent, which we can use in higher tiers.
Look at that. So 43.4. That would have been pole in tier 2 by a 10th. So that's a very good lap.
Yeah.
From Zorro.
Yeah, I like his name, Zorro, as well. I imagine he's wearing a mask.
Oh, Chief, you forgot to take spectator. I see you in the house, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I'll
should
a
get
good
in
view
there
at
and
the back.
scramble the guys a bit.
Well, then you've taken someone's spot.
Yeah, but
Jake was in the lobby ready to race, but yeah.
these things happen.
JD saying in chat, in Pemi we trust. LOR boys are coming.
So anyone's got LOR in front of their name and behind me, I might as well just let them through. That's what we all do, isn't it?
Alright, so who do you guys think is gonna win this? Let us know in chat. At the moment,
Gammon.
I really don't want to pick someone because I think it's an open field, man. It can be anyone's game. It all depends on the consistency and racecraft. But let's see. Do we have a formation lap set? Yes, we do. Right, so Zorro P1, Legend P2, Pemi P3, Bryce P4, Nico Rosbot P5, Micro 6, Mr. Enemy Killer 7th, Isilo 8th, Mehmet TV 9th, and Mossy Gaming in 10th place. That's all the points. That's up for grabs. Let's see if these guys will keep their positions, make mistakes. Will the pressure be too high for them? I guess there will be safety cars. We had a lot in the last couple of races.
Yeah, it's well, that safety car feature, it tends to throw in a few safety cars. So a lot of guys probably, on these soft, you'd imagine they would try and do the, medium strat would be the OP one to qualify mediums, but obviously if you go in soft, it's going to get you higher up the grid. So a lot of these guys are banking on a safety car, I would say. They're kind of hoping and praying the safety car comes out early and they can switch on to those harder tire compounds and see out the race on them. But yeah, safety car always throws, a spanner in the works. You can't rely on a normal strategy anymore. The safety car can happen at any point in the race, and it's Spa. You've got a Rouge, you've got a bunch of scary corners like Pouillon, and yeah, I reckon we're going to see at least one safety car today. I would say 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
I'll restrain myself and joke about Pouillon. We digress.
We'll just call that the brown corner.
It is very scary indeed.
Code brown. Code brown.
So they're going to come up to the grid now after the formation lap. Someone got disqualified. I think who was it? It was the other Haas maybe of Boom. He'll be on the grid with cold tyres. But let's see what Zorro, Legend and maybe Perry can do into turn 1. It can be very hectic. First corner here at Belgium. Then up Radion, Au Rouge, into Lecom along that back Camel straight. Can anyone gain positions on Slipstream?
Right.
It's going to be lights
Try
out soon.
get a
so
nice camera angle
Mr.
here.
Wimpy.
Oh man, try this one. Chief, I'll watch this the front. See if we can keep an eye on the back for us.
Will do. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, so the guys at the front want to they want to get a big gap as possible. You know, once the lights go out here.
Yeah. All right. So it's 5 lights, and lights out, and away we go. Good start from everyone. So clean so far on the Reynolds on the outside of the Force India, which is Sorrow. Everybody safely through the turn 1 by the looks of it. Yeah, good start from everyone. Zorro taking the lead down through Au Rouge with Pimmy following. Oh, and there's a slight contact between Pimmy and Legend. Going side by side, and Reynolds slightly loses it through Au Rouge. And he hits the wall! Oh my word, what happened there?
Ever snocks a lot as they went too wide into Au Rouge.
Are we gonna have a safety car? We do. I think I have that slight slight angle on that accident on the replay. Let's have a look and see if we can find it there. As I come down the Rouge, you can see on the replay, he just happened to lose it and hit the wall. It's just unfortunate for enemy. What man, that is.
Yeah, he was
so
too
unlucky.
wide with another car. He actually got a bit of contact just as they entered into Au Rouge, and then by the time they got up the hill, they were just they had no chance really. The car was gone from underneath him, and he was a passenger at that point. So you got a couple of guys at the back here with front wing damage. I'm just gonna call him Meh.
Just call him TV.
The next guy is hard to pronounce as well. Artico. He's also missing a front wing.
Artico.
I think that's it. Yeah, Artico. He's completely missing his front wing. He had a bit of a trouble making a free poo on there, but he's trying to nurse the car back.
To see who's missing front. Oh, the Force India wore up. He's also got a front right end plate missing. It's difficult to see with this camera angle, man. Van Beat saying on stream, "Welcome to the club, baby." You got that right, sir.
Baby.
Welcome
It's
to League Racing.
time.
Unfortunately, it was Enemy Killer that used to the League Racing. So
Yeah.
anyway,
we're gonna see a few guys here pit under the safety car and get those front wings changed over.
I see the Taro with no front wings at all. He's definitely gonna put, and the Merc behind him also missing a front left end plate. Oh,
There's
the
actually a
McLaren
bunch
in.
of guys.
Oh no, what happened?
Michael Gammon as well. Shaka.
Oh, blocking the pit lane, don't get disqualified, dude. Come on. You got a 5-second penalty, Gula. Speeding in the pit lane. Come on, guys. We don't want to see disqualifications now, man. We want to see you guys race.
Yeah, there's 6 guys in the pits getting front wing changes. Probably taking advantage of the tire choice as well. Getting a new set of tires on. Yeah, you've got Dario is on white hards. Let's see what everyone else is going for.
So Eversnacks is saying, guy left in the middle of Au Rouge. I hate to break it to you, but you should be lifted in the middle of Au Rouge, especially on the first lap.
Yeah. Enemy Killer says the guy next to him lifted in the middle of Au Rouge. That's what caused the whole incident to trigger.
Do you even lift, bro? Come on, Au Rouge, you lift in Au Rouge? What?
Yeah, but
come on.
The thing is, I think they were side by side.
Oh, sorry. I just watched Darrow 5G there, and he went sideways for Au Rouge. His tires obviously are not up to temperature yet. He's got these new hards on, so he'll need to be careful. He just needs to catch up, but get his head back in the game and catch up with the safety car. And these guys were kind of saved by this safety car because they are able to catch up. They now have fresh set of tires on, so they may be at the back, but they can still do some damage in this race.
Yeah, for sure, man. To what I could see on the stream was there was I think a Renault on the outside of Au Rouge and a McLaren on the inside, and the Renault got loose, and I think that's what happened there. My eye just caught it on the top right screen as I was looking to the front. It seemed like someone got loose and how can I say, disturbed the line of the other guys coming through Rouge, and that's I think what triggered the whole thing there, you know. But I'm
Yeah, you know
surprised
what'd
to
be
see
nice?
6
If,
guys.
Joel,
Oh.
would you? Joel, could you see if Ever Snacks a Lot will join us in VC and just tell us what happened there?
He's watching the stream, so if you're there, Snacks, just go into Gentleman's Lounge. I can drag you in.
Yeah, it might be good to get a word with him just as the safety car is out.
Alright,
I think
get him in.
I've,
Let's speak to him.
got news as well. I think the Greek invasion into SLR continues. The silo is Greek, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Look at that. The Greeks invade once again.
Word up is he's still got front wing damage. He's missing a bit of end plate, and I think he's made a mistake there by not pitting because
Oh
that
no,
is going to
why
hurt
did
him
he not
massively.
do that? Yep. He should have put it. Should have definitely put it. It's very early in the race, and he could have put it the opposite tire medium which would have easily taken him to the end of the race.
Yeah, so people are going to hards, which is interesting. They don't think they can.
Yeah, they probably just making sure they'll get there. Remember, right at the end, the hards is probably a little bit faster than the mediums because the mediums fall off and the hards only then gets alive. I might be wrong, but to my experience, I think that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It all depends on who the driver is and how well he looks after his tires. If you are Alonso, you'll definitely be able to do it.
Mr. Ever Snacks a Lot, welcome to the commentary booth. What happened on that one?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, enemy.
What I believe happened was a bit of a mess at the start, of course, but then through Eau Rouge was where the real action happened. The only thing I saw was the two guys in front of me going too wide into Eau Rouge. Well, one of them then lifted, and suddenly I was too wide in Eau Rouge. I didn't see what had happened, but I assume that that's what you saw, the Renault just losing it, and then everyone had to lift, and yeah, I was at the receiving end of that, but I spun because I was too wide there, trying to dodge the car next to me.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. We saw Renault coming, getting loose on the outside of Eau Rouge and then just disturbed everybody else behind him through there. And,
yeah, I believe it was just an unfortunate incident. It happens, I guess. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
unlucky, man.
saw someone saying, I believe it was red again, actually. So, not Eau Rouge.
Alright.
Yeah.
Safety car is in this lap as well. Thanks, Ever Snacks a Lot. Thanks for joining us on stream. Sorry your race ended so quickly there, but you know how it is with league racing. Some you win, some you get killed at Eau Rouge on the first lap.
Yeah, it happens. Enjoy the race, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Right, back to the racing action. Zorro lets the safety car go. It's obviously in this lap, so let's see if we have another good clean start, sir. I'll leave this one to you.
Yeah, so Zorro is effectively the safety car. I mean, he's a lead car, so he gets to dictate when and how early they go or how late they go. I have to wait for the safety car to go in fully first, and he basically wants to catch the guys behind him napping, like Pemi and Nico. So let's watch him as he makes his way through bus stop. Where is he going to put the throttle down? He's not done it just yet. Looks like he's up to speed now, so he is off to a great start there. Pemi did get caught napping a little bit. The gap is already 1 second, which is ideal at Spa. I mean, he's got 2 laps before DRS is activated again, but yeah, it's pretty much yeah, no one really gained from that restart. I think everybody got away pretty cleanly. Any action at the back? I see Darrow and Artico look like they're going too wide. Artico actually hit the sidewall there. Actually, I think it was Mehmeti. I cannot say his name.
Oh, we got action again in Eau Rouge.
Oh, and there's a big crash. It was Mehmet. I'm gonna call him TV. TV and Kebab. Yeah. Michael Gammon got caught up in that as well. Actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. A Ferrari again without a front right in plate. What is going on, guys? I know this is not the easiest track, especially with Eau Rouge.
Yeah, they're not having any luck with Rouge at all, but thankfully no safety car this time around as Zorro is leading the pack. 1 second is the gap between P1 and P2. Pemi has got a gap to P3, 1.2, so these guys at the front, they're doing all they need to do just to stay in control of this race.
Yes, Nico Rosbot is under fire from Bryce Evolution. Going down the back straight. Let's see if Bryce can get a good exit here and get close enough to get into the DRS zone for the main straight, of course. There's only, what, 3/10 behind him.
Actually, Mossy behind Bryce is looking pretty punchy here as well. He might go for a move on
yes.
Bryce. Had to lift a little bit there as they approached the bus stop. Bryce guarding the inside line, but Mossy considering the outside line. Oh, and there is a bit of contact
Slight
there.
contact.
I think Bryce has got his back end was very looser and just hit Mossy. No damage done. Mossy is trying to go around the outside still. It's going to be a tough one around the first corner, and it's all about getting the best run out possible here. Mossy looks like he might have it done. Yes, he does. He gets in front of Bryce. Nicely done from Mossy Gaming.
This is good racing by these guys, man. There's contact, there was a slight contact, but nothing serious. It was just hard racing, I guess.
Yeah, now Bryce has this slipstream. It's not really, you don't really get much slipstream in this game, but it was enough to get the move done. He sends it down the inside, and it's one and done for Bryce. Gets the move back, and now Mossy is under fire from Gurla.
Yeah, Gurla picked up a 10-second penalty. Sorry, Chief, behind the safety car for some reason. I didn't actually see the reason, but I know he's got a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, I saw Bowman as well got a 10-second penalty, so he's cut the track somewhere under safety car, and it is very extreme the penalties you get when you cut the track under safety car. So I think Joel is the expert there on that one. Sorry, Joel.
He did hear you, so it's alright, Joel. I think Chief was just thinking aloud. Alright, there's action.
I don't know what happened. He was up to the run. Another spin maybe, but no safety car.
I think he was just sick of hearing me massacre his name every time on stream.
Yeah, we have Gurla all over the back of Mossy Gaming, trying to go around the outside of this very dangerous fast left-hander. Does the good thing by keeping his line, and what's he going to do into the bus stop? Let's see. Holds his line nicely. This is good racing by the guys. I like what I'm seeing at the moment. Patient. Oh, and he makes a mistake.
Ooh. Yeah, he ran out wide there. Just wasn't able to get on the traction. Didn't have
and he
the
gets
turn in.
passed by Bowman. Bowman grabbed that opportunity with two hands. He's not going to think twice. And he's done the move in turn, well, the last turn of the track. And now he's after Mossy Gaming. I wonder if Mossy's got a damage shift, do you think?
Mossy, he might have a little bit. I can't see any visual damage. Oh, and there's a car up at the back. It's a low, went straight into the wall at Rouge.
Oh, no.
Yep. We may have another safety car. I'm not sure. He's facing the wrong direction at the minute.
Oh, he's lost
He
his
definitely
wing.
got some damage.
Oh, overspins
Wow.
the car.
Well,
Man.
we speak after. It'll always be a Rouge for me.
Man.
Isolo he just full speed went into the wall.
As the
I'm
first
surprised
pit
he's
stops
still.
comes in, by the looks of it, Wardop and Sonny both bidding for mediums.
Yes,
Yeah.
If we're not going to have another safety car, it's going to be a really interesting race because Legend already stopped for mediums and he's hanging in the P9 and he's not far off. It's going to be really interesting.
And you know what? Interesting as well is Ward Up. He pitted. He got a front wing change.
We got another Toro off again. It's Ardakov. With 13, he's struggling big time. Got no damage on the front wing by the looks of it. Sorry, Chief.
I was just going to say, Ward Up, he did get a front wing change, came out of the pits and immediately hit the wall. He's still got his front, it looks like it's intact, his front wing, so hopefully he can...
Oh, here we go. We got Gula and Bowman side by side down the back straight. Gula keeps a nice line on the outside.
Oh, he's run out
outside
wide out there, yeah.
Oh,
that's squeezed a little bit.
A good racing though. Good and clean.
Yeah, I'd say
like it.
Pretty impressive with Mossy Gaming so far. P5, he's done well to hold off the charge from behind, but these guys, Gurla and Bowman, look pretty feisty. I think it'll only be a matter of time before they start putting pressure on Mossy again.
Yep, he's definitely going to go for the move on the back straight, Gula and Bowman. Oh, and he loses that into the Oh, Rouge into the
no.
barrier! Oh my word, Gula.
How
Have
is
another
that
look at
not
that.
a DNF?
I've got no idea.
In the reduced
Let's have another
championship.
look at that replay over there. Oh man, that is unfortunate. You had a good scrap there with Bowman.
Beautiful background you have there on the replays, Wimpy.
Thank you very much, sir. I must get creative sometimes, you know, even if it's someone else's work in the form of job. Okay, we have, as we're looking at the replay, oh, that was so unfortunate, into the barrier there. We have Fullbar and Legends. Fullbar making a move on Legend on the inside, and he makes it stick. Keeps him
looks like
nicely,
Legend.
going side by side, nice and clean.
He was trying to hang around the outside with Legend, but yeah, I think Fubar had the cleaner line there and able to keep that position.
Yeah, good racing, good racing. Go for a second goal.
Fubar is getting all kinds of pressure from behind here. Both the guys. Well, actually, Legend is running 0 in his ERS, where Fubar's in medium, so he will have a bit of an advantage there. But I think Legends is lining Fubar up for a pass on this long straight that's coming up in Sector 1.
As you're saying in chat, it's Redlon, not a Rouge. Sorry, sir.
There's a big debate going on about the spelling of it now, so I'm just going to call it a Rouge.
We'll leave that to them. We'll just keep on going.
Well, yeah, the first corner on the left is Al Rouge because the river.
But as I go through Rouge and then Redlon, I think I got that right this time around.
So that's why Al Rouge means red water.
Yeah, sorry.
Guys, we've got Legend's got to move on Fubar here into Sector 2. I think he's able to break a lot later, gets the move done, makes that look easy.
That's a good move.
It also contributes the impatience you have, especially when you know that you've pitted and the guy ahead hasn't. You feel a right to get past, and that's where you can make collisions. I know myself.
Yeah, that was good stuff there. It seems like we have Bryce catching up to Nico Rosbach in the Ferrari. He's coming really close to Rosbach. Down into the corner with the... well, they're coming down to the corner. Very close. Coming down to the corner with their glitch.
Oh, Mossy Gaming's had an issue. Puyon, he was off there as I joined him. He's down into P8 from P5. So no damage done, but yeah, maybe these tires are starting to see the end of their life. They do fall off around about now, so we're going to see a lot of pit stops coming in, I reckon.
Yeah, I also
this
think
lap and next.
Bryce made a slight mistake as I switched to Mossy Gaming. He was very close to Nico Rosbach, but there's a much bigger gap at the moment, so he must have made a slight mistake somewhere. And he pits.
Yeah, Bryce is in the pits, yeah. No damage done to the front wing then, so he's just going in for a new set of tires. Trying to get an undercut on the rest of the guys.
Yep. Nico Rosbach hanging nicely in P3 with Zoro P2, and what surprises me most is Pimmy. This man's got absolutely great pace, leading this race by quite 2.6 seconds. I would have never thought in the beginning of this race he would have won it, but like I said, it was anyone that can win. Because I've seen a lot of the guys race in practice sessions, and it's a quite open field.
Now what will be interesting is that battle in the pit stops between Nico and Bryce, because the overcut here is quite powerful. If you stay out another lap or so, because the softs go a very long way, you can take them to about lap 15 if you wanted to. They may still be faster slightly than the mediums, so it depends whether Bryce's undercut will work or not. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, as Legends closing up to Bowman in P4, looking really strong in that Renault. I'll say this guy's been really impressive tonight.
People in chat are questioning whether he can go to the end on these mediums. He did pit early. They're on 7 lap old mediums at the minute, so he could get to the end on these. Might have to take it. Bryce gets a penalty, a 3-second penalty. That might hurt him in the long run here.
Yeah.
And Pemi, I can't remember Pemi taking the lead. Zoro was in the lead, was he not? And yeah, I'm not sure if we missed something there, but Pemi is in the pits.
Pemi's in the pits. Let's see where he comes out. And Zoro's in the pits, both of them. Okay. So
Nico
Zoro avoiding that
Rosbach
undercut.
stays out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico's staying out, so he's going one more lap on those softs.
Yeah,
Bowman as well in the pits.
for what I can remember, I think the undercut switching to medium is a little bit stronger than having to do the overcut, if I'm not mistaken. Iceman can help me with that one. He's normally the pro in that direction. Can help us out in chat. Ice or Pretorius, any one of you guys? Am I correct there saying that the undercut is stronger to mediums from soft?
Yeah. In my experience, the overcut is stronger when you get to 2 laps, but anything beyond 2 laps in the mediums becomes faster.
Okay, alright, Pemik just came out in front of Fuber. Any other action happening on track at the moment?
Well, I think that's going to be key for Pemi. He came out in front of Fubar, so doesn't have to navigate his way past there and won't hold him up at all, whereas Zorro is quickly approaching Fubar. Zorro has these fresh mediums on, so I reckon he's going to catch Fubar pretty quick and may get held up by him.
And something interesting is that Legend is actually in the net for this race. If he can go to the end on those mediums and defend the position, then he could be on for a win here. So just need to manage his tyres and the gap as well, so 3 seconds.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that gap. It seems pretty stable at the minute, but Pemi is on those fresh mediums, and Legend will of course start to struggle as the race goes on. I think the race has settled down a little bit. I think there's a few guys still to pit. I think Nico Rosbot, he's bound to pit this lap. He does indeed. He pulls into the pits from the lead. Wonder where he's going to come out then.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
That pit entry is scary stuff. That pit entry is so narrow. It's so easy to just hit the wall there on the entry, and that will ruin your race.
Yeah,
Bryce puts a fast lap. 47.7, nice lap from him.
So we're getting yellow flags. I think that's for Icilo, or is it Gaban? It's one of the Williams.
Not seeing anything on track. Alright, so Legend back
but
in
Mike
the lead.
Pro Gammon left the session, so that's why he's ghosted.
Yeah. Pemi should definitely hunt down Legend on those fresh mediums. Although the Legend did pull the trigger early with the safety car.
Yeah, that gap's been cut in half. It was 3 seconds, now 1.6. So I think we're gonna have a battle here for P1 coming up. Definitely. Great news for us.
Yeah, boy.
And I think if Pemi isn't able to make his way past Legend, he's gonna get held up, which will back him into Zorro and Bryce. So we may have a pretty epic battle formulating here.
Oh, Kebab gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Nothing new on Spa. A very tight and narrow pit lane. Also the braking markers it's very difficult to see them as you come down into the pit lane. What up, retires from the session? I don't know what happened there. Sector 2, right? Yeah.
Now it'd be very interesting if we get a safety car now that we're really spicy the race.
Yeah, word up went off a Puyon there, so he's retired the car. He must have damage. But yeah, Pemi is within DRS range of Legend now, so we may see this move done in this lap, if not the next one. Legend will start. He'll be feeling the pressure in that cockpit now as Pemi's on these fresher tires. And of course, DRS is OP on this straight, as we're about to see, to make their way through the Rouge.
Yeah, let's just see how powerful that. So much more grip that he has.
Yeah, and he, even before the DRS zone, he's pretty much got the move done. I think Legend had to lift there out of Rouge, and that has given Pemi pretty much handed it on a plate for him. Didn't have to fight for it too much. Wonder if Legend now is considering, should I pit for softs? Because he is going to just fall back here as these guys behind him are all on fresher tires.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, if you had a crew chief that would be able to tell you how far you're ahead of the other guys to pit for softs and where you will be coming out, it'd be so much easier.
Yeah, for those of you wondering how we, how will it be? gets points in every SLR race. There are masterminds behind him. Did I? I lost you there, yeah.
No, I think you're stating the truth there. He doesn't earn the points, we do. That's our advice. We'll vote.
Crash out the race.
Oh, as we have a three-way battle for P8, 7, 8 and 9.
Well,
Oh, food bar. He got a wheel on the curb and it span him out, and he is dropping down the order big time. I wonder, is he able to get on back on track? Okay, yes, he does. P10 at the minute, so he has a bit of a gap behind him. Hemi setting the fastest lap, so he's setting the gauntlet for the guys behind. Yep. We've got Zorro closing up on Legend big time here. Interestingly, Legend is still within the DRS range of Hemi, so we'll get DRS this lap. It's not going to be enough to bring him up for a overtake on Pemi, but it will close the gap a little bit, buy him a bit of breathing space.
Yeah, for sure. And as Bowman's really close to the Dolman, looking, Daro correction. Looking into turn 1 now, it all depends on can he control the Scots on Uru's in the dirty air, which is not easy. Let's see.
Yeah, Bowman playing it smart here. He's down at 2 ERS, whereas Darrow is on 5, a hot lap. So he's obviously harvesting a bit. He knows he can get.
Oh no! Come on, Darrow. What are you doing, sir?
That is not what we're looking for, man.
Come on,
Although
Darrow.
Rossi Gaming was like, "Yep, I'll have that."
Let's have a look at that again.
That's exactly what we're not looking for. Is that kind of behavior on track? Obviously, you can defend once. But that was a bit of a online lobby move there.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to swerve.
And Bowman's got a front wing damage from that, so his race is effectively over now.
Yeah, as Mozi Gaming's all over the back of Dario now.
Yeah, let's watch this here, because if Dario trolls anything like that again, we'll be having very harsh words afterwards.
Yep. Mozi Gaming really pushing this has hard. It was unfortunate, man. I couldn't believe what I was seeing there. It was changing lanes twice, but anyway.
It's about to happen again, I think. Oh, and yeah, bit of wheel contact there, but Mossy able to get past. We'll just have to see what happens at bus stop chicane, but Darrow better behave himself. Yeah, Mossy's pass. It looks like he's got that move done. I think Darrow will have the DRS in that long straight, but I think Mossy he's building up a gap already here. He's got 0.5, and there's a change up at the front. Zorro has got past Legend using DRS on the straight after Erouge. Whatever.
Yeah, this no-name corner is actually really difficult. If you get on the power too early, you're in the wall. If you get on it too late, you're going to spin out on the curb. So it's really a balancing act to get it right. Is he going to go for the move into Puon? He will. I'm trying to guess what's going to happen because I'm watching the stream and I'm like 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, no, he is still behind him. Holding up nicely to Zara. I think he's just waiting for the back straight. Try and get a little bit more closer and then take him on the main straight with the DRS. He's got a lot of battery, he's got 75%, so he would have no issue doing that.
Yeah, it's pretty much a 4-way battle for the race win here. We've got Bryce as well lurking in the background. He does have a 3-second time penalty, but he is looking pretty pacey there in P4 in that Ferrari.
Ooh, Zorro nearly goes into the back of Pimmy. I mean, Legend, sorry.
Oh, Legend goes into the pit wall. It's just as I was saying earlier, it is so easy to do that. It just catches his front left on that pit wall. I wonder if he's got damage, but he's in the pits now. So is he going to get a front wing change as well? Is his race effectively ruined?
Yeah, he's getting another.
Yeah, he gets a. Yeah, so easy done. Easy done. It happens to the best of us.
Unfortunate.
Actually, I'm just thinking about you and Timo. Did you not have an issue there?
Who mentioned that last night? I think it was Iceman with the warm-up race just before the actual tier.
That was hilarious.
He knows how to get into the pit lane.
That's the way. If you can't beat him in qualifying, you get your
bringing back the little memories. There's actually a video about that on my YouTube channel if you guys want to go and have a look. It's called It's Timo again. It's Timo won't be again or something like that. All the highlights from last season's Spa. It was crazy, man. I remember that.
Legend didn't do too bad there. He came out P7 then, and he's on these soft tires. Got Mossy ahead of him. He's already closing in big time on Mossy, so I reckon Legend could well do pretty well in this race still. Maybe P6, P5, maybe if he's lucky.
Yeah. After all he's gone through, he's still coming back fighting hard. Oh.
Legend, yeah, back Mossy. Looking through that, went quite right through that corner. But obviously on the power as early as you can for this corner. Coming down into the right-hander. You don't want to get on the curb on the right, it can spin you out. Same with the one on the left here. As we come downhill into this section, 4th gear. Is he going to have a look for the move? No, he's not, but on the exit, that's a good exit. Turns the RS up, he should have him down into the bus stop chicane, you can see what's happening.
Yep, Mossy looks like he's just going to give this one up. He is running 0 ERS. Oh, Legend got a wheel in the dirt, and that buys Mossy some time, so Mossy is holding on to this position for now, but
yeah, I
think it's only a matter of time.
I think he played the big brain move there, but lifting off, waiting for the DRS, knowing it's coming up. But now they're coming up to Shaka, which is a lot slower than them. That's on the hards. It's gonna be really interesting to see what's happening here. I reckon we're gonna see it 3 wide down at the bottom.
Mossy and Legend are going to get DRS here, so that's going to buy Mossy more time. He might be able to hold off Legend here. I think it's only a matter of time. Oh, Mossy gets a 3-second time penalty for running wide there. Just cut the curb, and yeah, Legend's going to get this one done, I think. Side by side. Yeah, and Legend able to brake a bit later there. He's obviously a lot more confident on the softer tires, and is now all over the back of Shaka already. Is he going to get the move done already? He does indeed. Shaka does not put up any bit of a fight. He doesn't want it. Yeah, Shaka did not want a part of that at all. And Mossy looking to get past Shaka, and he does. He goes down the inside of Puyon. He gets his wheel on the curb.
Very brave to do that.
Yeah, wow, good driving from Mossy there. Gets that move done.
It shows you he can drive if he wants to. Zoro gets a 3-second penalty. Oh.
Ooh dear, oh dear. So that's Zoro and Bryce.
Any other close battles on track? Doesn't look like it. This seems like to be the closest at the moment.
Yeah, Sonny is closing up to Ardeku as well. Slowly.
Don't see anything really.
Flag sector 2, what's that? That's right.
Like
it's a Legend with the fastest lap.
Yeah.
I think he's too far away to catch them though. 12 seconds with 6 laps remaining is don't think it's going to be enough time.
Prix still has Zoro in his eyesight. About 2 seconds up the road, so he's just waiting for one mistake and he'll take advantage. But I must say, I'm pretty impressed so far, except for 1 or 2 incidents. But yeah, I've seen some good talent tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at Tier 2, only was it 11 finished that one, and Tier 3 was about 13 or 14. So these guys are doing alright so far. Oh, Bryce got a wheel on the curb. I don't know if you caught that, but
yeah, slightly.
He had to back out of that. Would have lost some time there, but the gap is still 2 seconds. We're on about 2 seconds to P2. He's running out of lap time as well. We've got Sonny in P10. He's closing up on Artico as well, so we'll keep an eye on that battle. Sonny's tires are 11 lap old. Artico 6 lap old mediums, so Artico does have the upper hand in tire wear, I'd imagine.
Yeah, Bryce is definitely closing the gap to Zoro.
Oh, sorry, Wimpy. Artico gets it wrong, and Puyon spins out, and that allows Sonny to get past. Bowman as well up to P10. Artico joins the track, and he's back down to P11. He'd be kicking himself in that cockpit.
Yeah.
Very much like what Giovinazzi did, isn't it? In real life, got on that inside curve.
Now we've got Gurla coming around Artico. See what happens. We've got some action again. Now you can see Gurla's tires are overheated or something. Struggling.
Yeah, I think Artico's tires will be a bit toasted there after that spin. I'm looking at his wheel, it's about 100 degrees, so not too bad. This long straight will help cool him down a little bit. But Gurla is all over his gearbox and he's looking to send it down the inside. He does so, and it looks like he's got the move done. Yeah, he does indeed make that look easy.
Really nicely done. Alright, so he's down the road. And there goes the last bit of action, I guess, before the checkered flag in 4 laps. So.
Well, I'm just thinking, Bowman has a 10-second time penalty. I'm just going to check Gurla. You said he had a 10-second penalty. I'm seeing 5-second penalty and 2 time penalties for Gurla, so he would have served that 5-second in the pit, so 6 seconds for him.
Yeah.
And Bowman has 10-second penalty.
So Chief Odoko making a move back to on Gurla on the top, and he actually makes the move stick. Takes his position back, P11. Shows he's not standing down, although he's got a slower car for some reason. Seems like he's still struggling on those tires. But,
yeah, well, Bowman's 10-second penalty. That means Artico is really effectively in P10 at the minute.
Okay.
So he will pick up a point if he finishes P11.
Alright, so this is we got Shaka close to. Did Mossy make a mistake?
I think he did, yeah. He's
Ooh.
falling off the back of Legend.
And he's
Oh,
spinning.
Mossy, he's in the pits, yeah.
He hit the wall as
What is
well.
that about?
Yeah, he hit the wall
I
as
know
well.
he's on the keyboard, so I wonder if it's tire wear related. I mean, it's only on 9-lap old mediums. You imagine they would go to the end, but he's decided to pit for. Looks like is it soft?
Sorry, as Gurla makes coming very close to Odoko down the back straight towards the bus stop. Chooses this time to go around the outside. See if we make it stick. Slight slide there. They actually make it stick.
Yeah, bit of contact.
Now the question is Odoko going to come back down the main straight with the DRS, which I think he is. These two are switching positions almost every lap now.
Yeah, Mossy Gaiman just came out ahead of them, so he's on the fresh sauce. In P10, he'll be wanting to make up time. It's run out of laps here, though. He can't really do much. He might be able to pick off P9.
Yeah, he's probably going to go for the fastest lap as well.
Up front, Bryce is got that gap down to 1.3, so almost within DRS range. These P2 and P3 both have 3-second time penalties, so this is for track position here. This is for P2.
Oh, went slightly offline there. Oh, Bowman with another 3-second penalty. He really needs to try and cut on those penalties. As we are with Zorro and Bryce. Bryce is really hammering it.
Yeah, Zorro obviously very fast as well. He's able to maintain this gap, but Bryce every now and again is able to chip out a few tenths. And he's got 3 laps left to get that down. And he ideally wants to get within that 1-second range, get that DRS opened up, and get this moved on. There is a yellow flag. Izolo is out. I believe that is another casualty of Radion. No, it's Puyon, I believe.
Yep.
Fubar's making his way through, and no, it's actually after Puyon. It's yeah, I can't see where he's went off. Oh yes, I see now. Yeah, so yeah, just into sector 3 there. He's just probably hit the curb and went out wide, hit the wall, and it's DNF for Izolo, unfortunately.
Yeah, tough track, man. Really, really tough track.
Yeah, it's so easy to lose it at any part of this track, really.
Yep. There's a lot of tricky corners and they all follow after each other. It's like a flow of corners. If you get one wrong, you get a whole section of them wrong. Bryce got the gap now down to 1.2, so it seems like he's He's chipping away slowly but surely. Got that to 1.1, so I reckon next lap he will be in the RS. Will we see a last lap P2 pass or not?
Yeah, it's going to be tough though, because I've noticed that Zorro is harvesting his DRS, is able to use overtake now on these straights, whereas Bryce is down low at 25%, so...
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time now.
Yeah, he's running hot lap at the minute, but you can just see his DRS draining massively there. It's down to 17, 16. He might run out by the end of the straight. Gap is 1.7, so you can see that effective overtake mode.
I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah. It's going to be Zorro has to make a mistake, or else Bryce will have to settle for P3 for this one.
Yeah. But I'm pretty impressed with the talent I've seen here tonight. Really, I'm really impressed. But like I said, there's one or two, or a couple of incidents that we saw. But in general, I think it's been a pretty good race, like you said. Tier 2 only had 11 people finish last night. They have 15 still running, so that's a good sign.
Yep, it is promising, and we've got people in chat saying McKender, McKender saying Pemi Tier 1, and I have to agree, there's actually a number of guys here, Pemi, Zorro and Bryce, I believe are Tier 1 level, from what I'm seeing in this race anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I just had to check and see what kind of assists they're running, but I know Bryce is running no assist, so he's definitely cert for Tier 1, I reckon.
Yeah, like I said, there's possibilities of guys being drawn straight from here to higher tiers, not exactly just Tier 3, but it can be Tier 2 or Tier 1. What we want to try and forbid is the fact that we're having guys like this dominating the race the whole time, above the slower guys, you know. So
I think I got an overtake coming up. It's Mossy on Bowman, so for P9, Mossy on these soft tires and making it look like he's got an extra fuel mode in there. The way it's catching him here, Bowman's struggling on these softs. He's on 7 lap old softs, so they've seen better days. Mossy he clips the wall and hits the wall on the exit there, so that's cost him position and also front wing damage as well, so P10 for Mossy is slipping away here.
Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. We can have a look at the replay again. What happened there? As it comes in, he just slightly loses the rear and then hits the inside wall.
Yeah, it was one of his tires just got onto the curb there on the inside of that corner, and just enough to send his car into the wall. I think Pemi at this time is just coasting to the line. Zorro's made massive gains on him, but it's going to be too late as they're running out of track here. Pemi making his way to the bus stop chicane, and he's going to win the first Tier 4 outing and do it with style in the McLaren. Makes his way through the final corner and across the finish line he goes. P1 for Pemi. The Finns have done it again. Zorro in P2, and we're seeing Bryce right behind there in P3. Nico Rosbot then looks like he's going to pick up P4, so a good showing from Nico. We've seen him in Tier 3 before, and he's been very pacey in Tier 3, but
as Nico sets the fastest lap on the last lap, that is really impressive on a 12 lap old mediums.
Not bad from Nico, yeah.
As Legend comes over the line in P5, we have Shaka and Doro coming down. Coming together down in the bus stop. Oh, it's Kebab that's being lapped. Alright, so that takes Shaka over the line with 20 lap old hard in P6, Doro P7. Sunny coming in at P8. Bowman will have a lot of penalties added to his time, so I don't think he will get P9. Let's see. He goes over the line, P9 for now. As Marcia goes over the line, taking P9. Kula taking P10. Bowman moving down to P11. He might even go P12. Let's see. And he keeps his P11 as Odeko goes over the line, P12, and then we have Fuber still coming down to finish his lap. Into the bus stop. Right-hander, left-hander. He's got the line inside, he sees the flag and he swings it over the line in style. And he almost parks it, and he's gonna do some donuts, is he? What does he want to do?
Come on, give us some donuts, lad.
I think he was trying, but couldn't get it spun around or something.
Anyway, to practice those donuts.
Yeah. Anyway, that is it for the first ever Tier 4 pre-season race. So, with other words, from next week, Friday evening, am I right, Joel? We will go in full swing with Tier 4. Joel gone AWOL on us.
He's going for a nap, but yeah, we're gonna be back. Looks like Fridays, or around about the same time. We'll announce, officially what's happening throughout the week in chat. So keep an eye out there. We've got enough data now to have a look through and just kind of figure out which direction we're going to head with Tier 4. But I think some of these guys here are too fast for Tier 4 for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Try and get it a bit more balanced going forward.
Tier 3. So yeah, now that we've seen the pace of pretty much almost everyone, we have a clear picture of what we want, or clearer picture of what we want to do, right? Anyway, so that is it. Do you have interviews in mind, or?
We can have a look and see if anyone's up for interviews.
Do you want to award a drive of the year day? I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's one of those obvious ones. I don't like to pick the race winner, but sometimes it's.
He just came from Norway and drove a spectacular race, man. They want us to interview Pemi.
Yeah, we'll try and get Pemi in chat if we can. We've got Gurley in chat waiting there. I guess we're bringing Gurley and we'll have a word with him while we try and sort out the rest of the guys. So Gurley, you're in chat. You came P10 and
yeah, I think I got 10.
Well, yeah, Bowman had massive penalties, so that moved you up there so you get that coveted P10 position. That's the one I like to finish in Tier 1. So yeah, there's no shame in that game. But listen, man, how did it go for you?
Yeah, I mean, I could have done a lot better. In qualifying, I just realized my car was with like 14 laps of fuel when I was in the last lap. So yeah, that's why I was slow in qualifying.
Oh.
Yeah, and then in the race, the first corners went well. I was P7 in the safety car, but then going into a Rouge, my game had like a massive lag, and I just spun. Yeah, and I lost all my front wing, and then it was all downhill from that point.
All right.
But yeah, I wanted to know because during the safety car, the guy that was in front of me, like, he just disappeared. I don't know if it disconnected or something, but it just disappeared, and I got 5-second penalty for overtaking him.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Yeah, like I told Chief, you looked pretty solid in the race. Good fight all the way. Unfortunate for all the penalties. If you can try and cut on those and work them away, you will definitely have some good finishes, man.
Yeah.
Because you do have the pace. Racecraft is also there. So, but yeah, well done, man. Once again. So
yeah,
thank you. Some unfortunate with all the penalties though. But all in general, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you for joining us.
We're looking forward to seeing you on track again. What we're going to do is have a track food each week, so keep an eye out for that, Gurla. I think Tier 4 would be a good place for you just to get your bearings, and then we can get you into one of the higher tiers. I know you did the Tier 2 race, didn't you, yesterday?
Tier 3.
Oh,
Tier 3 on Wednesday.
Yeah, and you did pretty well there as well. So I think, I mean, even if you're Tier 3 seat, we can try and sort you out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on chat, man. We'll look forward to seeing you again in the future. And yeah, we've got the race winner right here. I'm gonna drag him in. Pemmy, I've not spoke to you before, Pemmy. Maybe in DMs, maybe a little bit, but yes,
Yeah.
you are a pretty fast guy. You're one of these flying fins, then, yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was an awesome drive, man. Came from nowhere and just dominated the race. It's quite a impressive drive.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're just looking at, obviously the Tier 4 is a brand new thing, so we're kind of using
Yeah.
it as a way to assess all these new guys that are coming in. So obviously you dominated that one from the start. I need to ask though, what assists are you running at this time?
Now I had like lines to corners, and then I had ABS, but I recently started to drive without ABS, and my friend of mine told me that Soro is pretty quick guy, so I'm not that confident yet without ABS, so I put them on, so ABS and lines pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Then there's one question that someone's asking in chat that we should ask you. Comes from Mr. Ronex. He says if you
Okay.
can please ask him how to drive.
How to drive?
Yeah,
Yeah, oh,
he's
no, he's
asking. We
he's
need to ask
asking.
you. You need.
Can you teach him to drive?
Ron X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't need that.
Ronks.
Bronx is actually pretty quick guy.
Yeah.
So there's no need to teach him. He taught me
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
much.
He
That's the
actually
truth.
won a Tier 2 race at Silverstone in SLR.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I think he was looking to race in this race today, but we were kind of like, no, you've won the Tier 2 race. We're not letting you in. No way.
And look, we had a good battle the other day, didn't we, Pemmy, in practice?
Yeah, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
You're very quick, and I don't know who came out on top in the end. I think I probably made a mistake, like I always do. But yeah, you've
Yeah.
got very good racecraft, so you'd be a good candidate for Tier 3, maybe even Tier 2.
Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
Someone's asking in chat from Mr. Nico Gaming, asking would you like to go all the way to Tier 1 and beat everyone? Is that your goal?
I don't think so. I'm not that. I'm not confident at all without ABS, and at the moment I'm pretty much slower without ABS, and I'm not used to that kind of pace yet. And yeah, I wouldn't say that. I have now played for like around 3 months this game, so there's not that much. There's not that much. Yeah,
That is quite impressive.
there's so much things to learn still. So yeah.
Already this fast, I can just see a champion in the making.
Come on.
No, honestly, man. I mean, I've been racing this game for, 6 or 7 years, of which 5 of them wasn't paid. I only went over the wheel about, I think, 2 months ago. Some tracks I haven't even ever rode on my wheel yet. I've done some online lobbies earlier. Tracks such as Russia.
Yeah.
It was the first time ever I drove it on track with a wheel. So, I mean, but what I'm saying is, Paul, and I'm still not even your pace. You're faster than me. So in that short time being so fast, I can see something becoming.
Yeah, but of course, for me, there's some tracks I'm not comfortable, but then there's some tracks where I am more comfortable. Like Spa is pretty good track for me, I guess. I don't know.
All right, no, but once again, well done, man. And you also
Thank you
do
so
get
much.
drive of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
Yep. I just want to ask you as well. You're obviously you're Finnish. Do you know Icewind?
Yeah, I've seen him in some races, like when I watched some streams. I know he's a Icewind. I think he's pretty fast guy. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell you himself that he's not fast, but he definitely is.
He is.
Yeah.
I've seen him racing.
He's super fast. He'll be racing tomorrow in Tier 1 again. I'm his teammate, so it's pretty demoralizing because he's so fast.
Yeah.
I'm like always in his shadow, but yeah, shout out to Iceland if you're listening. But Pemmy, we'll move you back into chat. Thanks very much for joining us on stream. Hopefully, get to chat with you in future. We'll sort you out with we'll try and get you hooked up with a full time seat in one of the higher tiers.
Yeah.
And look forward to seeing what you can do there, man. So Again,
Thank you so much.
congratulations. Not a problem, man.
Thank
It's
you.
pleasure. Okay, we have another guy in chat. Is Zorro?
Just look.
Hey, Zorro. Sorry, I just yoinked you in there. Sorry. Very rude. Very rude. How are you,
Hi.
sir?
Good.
You okay? Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We just want to chat with you about your race. I mean, how did it go? From your point of view?
Yeah, it went really well. Apart from like that one time my game closed, which cost me like 3 seconds. But apart from that, it went really good.
Yeah. You actually set the pole time, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't. I have a really bad memory. You'll figure this out if you ever watch any of my streams where I'm just waffling on and I can not remember the race afterwards. It's just a blur. Yeah, I just want to figure out when did you get passed by Pemi?
I got past. I think it was like lap 5. Then my game crashed in a no-name corner.
Oh no! Oh my word!
Yeah, so I had to just open the game up again, which because of that, when the AI was driving, that cost me a lot of time, and there he passed me. And then our times were so evenly matched, I couldn't catch up to him anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is what you find when you're racing against guys. Is like there's guys you can beat, and then there's guys on your level, and then there's guys that are like you'll see in tier 1 and things like that there that are just next level, and then there's guys that outside of this league that are even like Flying Finn. I'm sure you heard of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had him in EGL. He was in an event we did recently where basically all the best drivers from all the different leagues were in, and he made it look easy, like he was like next level again on the best guys from all our leagues. So yeah, I mean you're up there, and we will try and get you sort of with a seat in one of the higher tiers soon. I just have to ask Pammy as well, but what assists are you running at the minute?
Right now I only use racing line in the corners. I use traction control on medium and ABS.
Okay.
But I'm trying to slowly get rid of traction control. And then ABS, I'll try to turn. I'll try to be able to turn that off later on. In a year or so.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So we'll probably try and get you hooked up in tier 2 along with Pemi. I think he's looking to head there. So we will speak after about a seat. There is a waiting list to get in there, but we will sort you out as soon as we can, mate. Okay.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yep. And thanks again for joining us in chat. Great race from you guys. Very clean as well. Very, I have to say, for the most part.
Thank you.
Only one safety car, wasn't there?
Yeah, at the start.
Yeah, one safety car.
Yeah.
Really
It's
impressive.
nothing short of it's nothing short of a miracle. Like tier 4, one safety car. Tier 3 had 2 at least, I think, and tier 2 had 2 as well, didn't it?
2 safety cars and 2 things.
VSCs, yeah.
4 in total.
Okay, Zara. Well, thanks very much again. Appreciate you being on chat. Hopefully, speak to you soon in one of the other tier races after the stream. Okay, take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too, guys.
All
Have fun.
Cheers, man.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Alrighty. I
It's
think that's
Reddit.
it. Sonny, they've got Sonny in there, but I think he's got his mic muted. So yeah, I think I'll do for today. If you want to plug tomorrow's race.
Yeah.
Sort of a last minute thing today, wasn't it, really? But it's worked out quite well. Found some good drivers. Thank you for tuning in to EGL. Tomorrow will be the Tier 1 race, which will start at, I believe it is 19 CET?
Yeah.
Was it 18?
18 CET.
1830 or 1820, something like that. 1820. With Mr. Timo in the commentary box. And is Terra back tomorrow?
No, he's still stuck in the States. So I think I've got someone lined up, but I'll announce that later.
Someone else as well as Timo. So be sure to join for that, for some great racing. So that will be tomorrow at 18:20 CET. Anything else to say?
No, I think that's all from my side as well. I'm really impressed with what I've seen tonight, so I'm happy. It's some guys are going to be higher than what I thought. Some guys will stay, and some guys will be lifted. Some guys will be dropped, of course. I guess. So that's it from my side.
Yeah.
Chief, anything from your side?
No, I just want to give you guys a high five.
Yeah, we're trying to make it work here. Anyway.
Make sure you sanitize those hands.
Yeah, boy.
Stay
Anyway.
safe, people. Yep.
Yeah, until tomorrow night, 20:06 CET, we'll see you for SLR Tier 1 with the great Mr. Ocean Chief, the mix. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye bye.